Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I'm posting an underused Wi-Fi battle, and I'm going to be demonstrating pretty much exactly how useful predictions are in the game, because I predicted so much in this game and I thought it was pretty funny. Besides that though, I just want to say thank you for all the comments I got in my last video, which was helping out the smaller Pokemon channels. Honestly, was not expecting that many comments. And in about 3 to 4 weeks I should be uploading the second parts of the video, which is me choosing the channels that I liked. So you're probably noticing I'm abusing Hitmontop's Intimidate ability, and that's not the only reason why I'm switching out into him. It's because I also have the Rapid Spin, so this Hitmontop is like a perfect counter to his starter Pokemon. So he's forced to switch out. I use Rapid Spin, and the rocks are off me, so that's really good. So here comes Flygon. I know he can't do too much. I'm pretty bulky. So I'm going to go for the Toxic, but unfortunately I do miss. So I can't do too much, so I'm going to switch out. I know Earthquake is going to come again most likely, so I'm going to go into Crobat. Obviously I'm immune to that. So I predict there again, so that was good. So I'm immune to that, and I'm expecting a switch, so I'm going to predict him again, go for the U-turn, and watch what happens. He makes a big misplay, although I'm sure he didn't expect this. And not to mention, I'm Choice Banded, so I can't say that I knew that was coming, but I knew he was definitely going to switch. So that was pretty cool on my part. So not only that, but I get to switch out. So I'm going to go into Hitmontop. And I believe he goes for his freaking annoying, yeah, the fake out. So I'm going to predict here again and go into my ghost type, and once again a nice predict, and that will do nothing. I'm immune to that. Good play for me, so I'm just predicting the hell out of my opponent. So I'm going to go for the Fire Blast, and he predicts that. Nice play on his part. So obviously it's not going to do anything, but I missed, so it still didn't do anything. So at this point I'm forced to switch out because I'm spec'd into one move that does nothing to it. So I'm going to go into my water type to take the Surf, obviously. A nice predict once again. And I believe I do go for... He switches out, and he goes back into his starter Pokemon, and I believe I switch after I get the Stealth Rocks. I thought that was important because his starter keeps coming back in, so I figured the rocks would definitely hurt him if he keeps switching out. So I'm gonna go back into Hitmontop because yeah, he can't do shit to it. So he goes Earthquake, and it did nothing. So he's pretty much screwed at this point. I mean, he's gonna be forced to switch out, knowing he can't do anything. And once again, here comes Dusclops, and I believe I go for the close combat, so he predicts that. Nice play for him. So I'm pretty much forced to switch out. I can't do anything, but I figured why not try to go for a Toxic, and I do get that off. And he's going to miss his Toxic, which is really bad for him. So at this point, I'm expecting the Toxic once again, because Hitmontop is just walling his whole team, and it don't make sense to use it again, as probably the only thing he can do. So I'm going to know this, take advantage of the moment, and go into my special attacking Sweeper. He's going to get the Toxic on me, and he's going to switch out, knowing that I'm going to set up on him, which is smart. So I get the Calm Mind off, and I have Life Orb, by the way, so I'm pretty boosted, very good. And I'm thinking, nice, Flygon. He didn't expect that I have Hidden Power Ice. So that's ×4, super effective. That should be a one-hit KO, except I was wrong. I honestly thought I was faster than this Flygon, and he outsped me, so that's really bad. So that means I will be going down this turn. So he traded Depths, so that's kind of good, I guess. Flygon is a threat, but kind of fail moment for me. I thought I was faster. So I'm going to go for the Crobat. It's best to do this because we traded, so even if it's a bad matchup, I have the U-turn. And exactly what I thought he was going to do. He's going to have the fake out ready, so I'm going to go right back into my Ghost, predict him here, and take the fake out, and it's immune once again. So, wow, he must have been raging this game. Ready for this, guys? Back-to-back predict. Goes right into what I wanted him to go into. Expecting the fire blast like last time. Nope. That energy ball for the win. Oh, I know he was so mad. So, by the way, I'm spec'd and super effective. So just imagine how much special defense this thing has, cause wow, that thing is a boss with special defense. So I'm spec'd into energy ball. So I'm gonna switch out right back into Hitmo top. Pretty much to make sure this thing can't do anything. And here's where he catches me off guard. First, he's gonna go for the stealth rocks. So I'm thinking, okay, I can just rapid spin that. So he's gonna switch right back into his fake out Pokemon, and I'm like, what? What are you doing? You're just hurting your team. So it's pretty obvious what's to be expected now. I'm gonna take off the rocks and go right back into my ghost to take the fake out. Immune, obviously, and I just don't get why he took this long to do this. He goes he goes for the payback and gets a crit, and it did matter, I have to say, but honestly I felt bad for him at this point of the game. I'm like, what? This is like the third time I switched out and it took you that long to go for it. Anyway, I'm like, okay, you like priority? Let's go priority. So I go for the fake out, and then I go flinch him, and then I go for the sucker punch because obviously he's faster than me. So I get to take him out. So he's pretty screwed at this point, down to his last two Pokemon. And I believe he goes, yup, into his ghost Pokemon. And, oh, you want a Toxic? Okay. Right back into my Water Steel. Predicted. I guess you could call this the Predict Troll video, because, yes, this guy did rage quit right after I did that. Good game, I guess. I just wanted to show you guys exactly how much predictions have to do in a Wi-Fi battle or a competitive battle. Alright guys, that's it for today. See ya.